Notice your breath. We'll chant the tune-in mantra. The mantra is Ong, O-N-G, Namo, Guru Dev, Namo. Exhale out all your breath. Inhale, prepare. Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Namo Gurudev Namo. Inhale. Namo Gurudev Namo. Deep inhale. Hold your breath. Press the palms together. And slowly exhale. Let the palms come onto your knees. Have a tickle in my throat, excuse me. Excuse me. Our pollens here in Utah kicked in a day ago, and so my allergies have been a little silly, and I have this little tickle. There we go. So we'll start right into the Kriya for disease resistance. And to begin this Kriya, if it's okay for your body and your knees, you'll sit on your heels like so. If this is uncomfortable, sit on a chair, sit cross-legged. And then as you're doing so, lift your arms straight up, palms touch, and thumbs cross. First part of this Kriya is only 2 minutes. You don't have to get into position until I say we're on the clock. What you'll do in this position is you'll inhale fully, suspend your breath, and as you're holding the breath, suspending the breath, still in the position, you pump your navel as many times as you can, pulling the navel back towards the spine over and over and over. As soon as you feel the need to exhale, please allow yourself to exhale. Don't try to hold the breath for an extended amount of time. We'll close the eyes, focus between the eyebrows, Ajna Chakra. Let's go ahead and start. Get into position. Lift your arms overhead, cross the thumbs. If you are female, identify with feminine energy, left thumb over right. If you are male, identify with male energy, right thumb over left. Exhale out all the breath. And begin, please. Inhale through the nose and then begin to pump your navel as you hold that breath in. Pumping the navel up the spinal column, and then as soon as you feel the need to exhale, please exhale. We'll be doing this for 2 minutes total. This stimulates digestion. It also raises the Kundalini energy. Last 30 seconds here. Good. generating heat. You're also moving the energy from that third chakra, the solar plexus. You're harnessing your own power. Deep inhale through the nose. Hold your breath, suspend the breath wherever you are. And slowly exhale, relax. Hands come down. Beautiful. Next posture, we'll take the bear grip. It doesn't matter which hand's in front and which hand's clasping. So you'll bring one hand in front of your chest, curl the fingers, and then the other hand and lock like this. And your hands will be right in front of your chest, the heart center, Anahata chakra. You'll close the eyes, inhale, try to pull your hands apart, but stay completely connected. And then when you feel the need to exhale, you relax that pull. And when you inhale again, you pull, but stay connected. And exhale, relax that pull. Really connecting your breath with this movement. We're on the clock. And what this movement, this motion does is it opens the heart and it stimulates the thymus gland. So if you are newer to Kundalini Yoga, this is the yoga of awareness. So we use the entire body system to create balance and harmony within ourselves. Each inhale, really pull, like you're pulling your heart open. It's a beautiful shining light out from your heart. And when you exhale, you simply relax. Continue. Now take a deep in breath and exhale, relax. Staying in the same seated position, if you can, another 2-minute exercise. We will interlace fingers at the base of the skull for this one, elbows out wide, and they're sitting bend. So we'll inhale up, exhale, forehead to the floor if you can manage that motion. But as far down as you can, 2 minutes like this. Inhale up, exhale, forehead to the floor. Inhale up, exhale, forehead down. This improves digestion and flexibility in the spine. Like I mentioned before, if you are newer to Kundalini Yoga, we do all these repetitive movements for a specific effect. We do them in a specific order, in a specific time, with specific angles of our body. Keep going. Inhale up, exhale down. your own beautiful rhythm. You'll notice, if you haven't already, we use a lot of mantra. This one is the Mool mantra. It's a seed mantra. 15 more seconds here. Connect to your rhythm. And now sit up, take a deep inhale. And exhale, relax the hands down by your sides. For our next exercise, we'll be doing the front stretch. And for the front stretch, extend your legs out in front of you. Peace, fingers, thumbs, wrap around the big toes. If that's too much for you, bend your knees. Your knees can be very bent here. And this front stretch, we simply stay in a pose and long, deep breathing, no movement. So your knees might be bent, you might be flat like a pancake. Either way, it doesn't matter. You then close the eyes, focus on the space between the eyebrows. Long, deep breathing. Long, deep breathing activates the parasympathetic nervous system. The rest, renew, relax aspect of ourselves. Breathing long and deep, and with each breath, imagine, feel, know, believe in yourself a little more. Each deep inhale and exhale. Feel your beliefs become solid. Feel yourself become more you. All it takes is the breath. Inhale fully now. And exhale, relax, sit on up. Come to easy pose, comfortable seated position, maybe cross up the shins or any other position you'd like. Hands rest on the knees. And if it's okay with the cervical spine, we'll start to make some neck rolls. If this is painful for your neck in any way, instead you can drop the chin down and lift the chin up. So you'll just begin to start to make these neck circles. 1.5 minutes. This opens the brain, the circulation to the brain. It stimulates the pituitary, parathyroid, thyroid, pineal glands. So it's opening up all the higher glands of our body system. And the result is harmony in our system. And now pause in the center and go the other direction. And if you're tucking the chin and lifting the chin, just start to look left and right. This Kriya helps build your immune system to avoid persistent colds, illness. This Kriya is known to give you hardiness. Gives physical strength and disease resistance to the entire body system. Inhale through the center and exhale, relax. Come onto hands and knees for cat-cow. Shoulders directly over the wrists, hips directly over the knees. Inhale, drop the belly, lift your chin. And exhale, lift the spine up towards the ceiling as you tuck your chin. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the chin, and exhale, round. You keep going this way. We're on the clock now for 2 minutes. And if you can, you'll start out with your natural rhythm of cat-cow. But as we stay here for 2 minutes, start to speed it up to really get things going. Your body actually will begin to produce collagen naturally if you do this quickly for about 3 to 5 minutes every day. It's amazing what our bodies were made to do naturally. Kundalini Yoga just helps us harness that energy and use it intelligently for our greatest benefit, our greatest help. This movement is also stimulating the main nerves that are regulated through the lower part of the cervical spine. So it's still affecting those higher glands of our body, the pituitary, parathyroid, thyroid, pineal glands, still resulting in harmony. Inhale, hold. Exhale, round and hold. Press it back to child's pose. And rest for a moment. Now sit back onto your heels, hero pose or easy pose if that's more comfortable or better for your body. Hands rest on the thighs. We're going to connect our breath to another movement. So make sure you do the opposite shoulder as Chandler and I, since we are on video. We'll inhale, left shoulder up, and exhale, right shoulder up. So just side to side. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, exhale right. Inhale left, you're on the clock, 2 minutes here. Shrug your shoulders as high as possible, keeping your head still. Powerful rhythmic breathing. Inhale, left, lifts. Exhale, right, lifts. Anything not serving you, anything not needed, just shrugging it off with each movement of the shoulders. Connecting to the rhythm of you. Last 30 seconds here. Really connect your inner world to your physicality with the movement, with the breath, with your intention. Inhale, raise both shoulders up, high towards the ears. Hold. Exhale, relax. And lie down, corpse pose, for 6 minutes, allowing all the movement we've done so far to integrate. Let the legs fall out naturally. Hands might be by your sides, or maybe even interlace fingers. Let them rest on the belly, or one hand on the heart, one hand on the belly. Allow yourself to just float away for a few moments. Movement is good, but stillness is necessary to receive. Begin to notice your body and move your body. A little here, a little there, fingers, toes. And eventually, as you're ready, roll to one side or the other. And we will meet. We only have 2 more parts of the Kriya, or these specific movements in a specific order for a specific effect. The next one is down dog. So we'll meet there, triangle pose. And we'll be there for 5 minutes. So we'll go ahead and get started. We've got this. Long, deep breathing. Time is on the clock. It's very normal in Kundalini Yoga to have, waves of experience. The whole goal of this practice is to create harmony in our body and raise our awareness. And as we do so, you might find times or points in your practice where it just is easy and there's this nice ease to it. And then other times you might really experience other things, different emotions. Whatever you are experiencing is valid. The goal is to keep going though. See it, face it, breathe through it. One of the sutras for the Aquarian age, or this age of technology, is keep up and you'll be kept up. So when you do hit those walls, those barriers, sometimes we do physically need to take a break, but other times the mind is just wanting a break. The body knows. This posture aids digestion, strengthens the nervous system, so you can handle it, you can handle life, you can move through it, you can transmute energy. It also relaxes the major muscles. Halfway there, connected to the breath. You may even start to connect your breath to the mantra. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Just a mental mantra. Inhale Sat, exhale Nam. Sat Nam means truth is my identity. Each breath more and more connected to your truth. You are truth. Pressing down through the fingertips, especially the pointer and thumb. upper and outer parts of the arms are rotating inward. There might be a bend in the knees. You feel like you are in a triangle shape because you are creating that shape. Inhale through the nose and exhale, relax. Last part of this Kriya is 2 minutes and it's fun. I love it when we do these fun sorts of walks. It's an elephant walk. So you might walk around your room. Chandler might go off camera for this one. So we'll come to a forward fold. Hold on to our ankles if that's not happening because you want your knees straight. Grab your shins instead, or maybe even the thighs, but as close to the ankles as you can. And you'll continue to hold there, and you keep the knees straight, and you simply walk around the room for 2 minutes, holding onto your ankles, maintaining those straight legs. This aids in elimination. And it strengthens the aura or our own personal electromagnetic field. Just like the earth, each human has an electromagnetic field. The easiest way to explain this, or sometimes called an aura in yoga, the easiest way to explain it is if you've ever had someone walk into a room and you can feel their energy, you can feel their joy, their sorrow, you can just feel. That's that person's electromagnetic field. It's come into your presence, it's made an impression. And we can work with our own personal fields for a greater projection. It extends from the body in all directions, between 3 to 9 feet. But if your body is balanced and you're in harmony and you're eating good foods and exercising and sleeping well, your aura or electromagnetic field can really expand. You can really begin to touch other people's lives. That's only because you have done your work first. Last 30 seconds. Have fun. And slow down, find a seat again. We'll move right into our meditation. Oh, well done. Well done. Our meditation is the blue gap meditation. And I love this meditation. Just so you know, we might go like 3 minutes over, maybe 5. This meditation, I'll read straight from Yogi Bhajan for this one. It's very specific, and you may start making parallels already based on what he says. In our human relativity, in our sensitivity, our mental projection, and our mental activity, there's going to be a great change. It is very essential for the human race to be watchful, to be creative, and to be equipped with a positive channelizing method for mental energy. There will be new changes and new trends in the human race. It's a fundamental, basic change which is happening. So for certain people like you who are now in your 20s and 30s, I don't know how old you all are, but you might be, in 20 or 30 years, when you'll be in your 50s or 60s, it will almost certainly be a very lonely period because it will be impossible for you to relate to the little ones. So this bridges the gap between generations. As a school teacher, I love this one. There will be a gap. You will not understand them. He said about 900 BC, the humanity had the same problem. It's called the Blue Gap, and you will experience it on the earth again within 100 years. He goes on, that shall be the coming race, because the sensitivity in a man's own self is going to increase, or woman, or being, or human. And the mental mind projection is going to be very much activated, whereas the procedure to protect and channelize will be less known to people. If that happens, the net result will be what I've explained to you in a picture. A man is doing his work. He's working and his pen stops. He'll be paid for those 4 days, but his pen shall be like this, suspended in mid-air, because he has projected out mentally. Then he will return it, you see. I have taken you out into the future of the human race for just a couple of minutes. If your mind, your meditation, and your sensitivity can be together, and your polarity of the male and female will be very systematic, and your union will create a projective self, which will manifest as your children, then you can be assured. There will be a sensitive race anyway, but that race will sense everything clear, calm, and quiet. The potential human disaster has been avoided, and that's what we're talking about. So, for this meditation, it's 22 minutes total, broken up into two 11-minute segments. Begin with your hands in Gyan Mudra. Pointer and thumb touch the wisdom seal. Close the eyes. Begin to connect to your breath. As you connect to your breath, you're also going to begin to connect to a mantra. The mantra is Sa, Ta, Na, Ma. You'll inhale deeply with a Sa. Hold your breath and mentally think Ta, and exhale with Na, and hold your breath out with Ma. I'll repeat it. Inhale Sa, hold your breath, mentally think the word Ta, exhale your breath, mentally think Na, hold the breath out, Ma. Inhale, Sa, hold, Ta, exhale, Na, hold it out, Ma. I'll do 2 more rounds and then you'll be on your own. Inhale, mentally think Sa, hold, Ta. As you exhale, mentally think Na, hold the breath, Ma. Inhale, Sa, hold, Ta. Exhale, Na, hold, Ma. Continue on your own. The sound of Sa, the mental concentration should travel to the tip of the nose. And the sound Ta should rest at the top of the head. And on the sound Na, the mental concentration should go out of the top of the head. And on the sound Ma, it should be totally projected out to infinity. I'll repeat that one more time. On the sound Sa, the mental concentration should travel to the tip of the nose. The sound Ta, it should rest at the top of the head as you hold. On the sound Na, as you exhale, the mental concentration should go out of the top of the head. And as you hold your exhale out on the sound Ma, it should be totally projected out to infinity. Limitless possibilities continue. Sa is infinity, cosmos beginning. Ta is life, existence. Na, death, change, transformation. Ma, rebirth. If the thinking mind does what it does best, give yourself the grace to label it thinking and return back to the mantra, back to the breath pattern. Inhale Sa, hold Ta, exhale Na, hold Ma. Continually coming back to returning to the mantra. Stay in the position. The second part of the meditation is what we'll be entering now. We'll be saying a mantra. We'll be saying it quick for a vibratory effect. It'll be 8 rhythmic sounds chanted aloud, continuously rhythmic and rapid. So we'll do 6 Satnams in a row and 1 Waheguru. 11 minutes. I'll go ahead and start. Join in when you're ready. Satnam, 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 Waheguru. 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 Inhale. Hold the breath. Focus on the space between the eyebrows, Ajna chakra, inner seat of your inner intuition. Hold, hold, hold. Suspend the breath. Mula Bandh. Apply the locks if you know them. Project out through the crown of your head to infinity, connecting you with something beyond yourself, bridging this blue gap when it arrives, if it's arriving as we speak. Hold. You are limitless. Slowly exhale. Palms together. Rub them and then press the palms, straight line from the wrists to the elbows. We'll chant Sat Nam together, long Sat, short Nam, 3 times. Exhale out all your breath. Inhale, prepare. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam. Sat Nam.